Hey friends, Juan here, welcome back to the channel. For this video, we are about to begin our journey with Folklore on the PlayStation 3. This is one of those games that ever since I played the demo, I always wanted to buy the full game, but I just never got around to it. And it wasn't up until about a year and a half ago in a work trip that I actually went to a GameStop and they had it for a pretty good price, because this game used complete in box goes for about $30 to $60 depending on the condition, but I managed to get this for about $10 to $15. I forget the exact price, and I'm actually happy that as I'm talking it developed the default trailer when you don't hit pause, because right now this is the best example as to why I want to play this game. We're going to be going back to 2007, and you know that a lot of games have this monotone color palette, very boring looking colors, yet a game like this that is exclusive to the PlayStation 3 just blew me away. And once again, I just don't know why I never played it, but I remember that I thought the demo was pretty fun. So in this video, you're going to be hanging out with me as I play the first little while of this game. And depending how things go, can't really promise anything right now. Not sure if I'll take things on Twitch or maybe do a second part. You'll let me know, because I'm going in full blind. No walkthroughs. Wait, web browser. Install. Okay, there's a couple of interesting options. What about costume? This is the weirdest menu already. A couple of options I've just never seen before. But if you have played this game, I would love for you to go down to the comment section and share your opinion about this. You see two character names here. I forget. I don't know if those are their default names, if you can change them or not. I know you can place two different characters. As I've done with there we go. As I've done with other videos during cutscenes and things like that, I will remain silent as I'm experiencing this for the first time. And if you are as well, I want to make sure we all enjoy, in this case, Folklore.
When I was very young. My only memory of her is telling me bedtime fairy tales about a mysterious village. The village of Juan, where the living could meet the dead. And now she tells me she's alive. Mother, why did you wait so long?
I told you! This is as far as I go!
Please, just get us a little closer to the shore.
Not a chance in hell! We'd never make it back! I have a family to look after, miss, so leave me out of this! I'm decided! We're turning back!
Wait! I must see my mother!
It's for your own good!
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll get there on my own.
Miss, you'll be killed?
Oh wow.
A dark cloud
It's pretty
passed
gutsy.
over my life with my mother's death and the ensuing solitude. I will not rest until I find her.
Even in modern times, many phenomena go unexplained. Spiritual encounters are constantly reported in all corners of the globe. At the same time, the march of modern science makes a steady advance. It may not be long before the boundaries between life and death, indeed the destinies of men, will be dissected and explained to us by modern science.
I love the presentation.
You may find it strange for me, a reporter for an occult magazine, to say this.
Okay. So two very different characters. The girl, she gives me some Silent Hill vibes.
Editorial department, Unknown Realm magazine.
Help me. These fairies,
What? Speak up, please.
they'll kill me. The village, Doolin, on the cliff of sea. Help
Wait. Hello? Hey, hello.
I still keep getting some kind of Silent Hill vibe with this game. I don't know why. Is anybody else getting that? The whole contrast of the stories, the girl finding her mother or looking for her.
I don't have time for this.
Deceased.
We see this kind of prank all the time. But somehow, this won't seem different. So, I headed to the village of Dulin, the realm of the dead.
Interesting. So he's a reporter. What's she again?
Is it you, Mother? I wanted so very much to see you. It was very hard without you. I was so young. But that doesn't matter anymore. Why won't you answer me?
Excuse me,
What?
are you the one who telephoned me?
Who are you? Why would I?
Perhaps not. What about the lady over there?
Were they set up, maybe? I continue getting them Silent Hill vibes, and I mean that in the best way possible.
Mother!
Hey, no, don't touch. She's dead. We gotta call the police.
Let me go!
Wait, that's her mom?
Mother! Oh my God. Someone! Someone, please!
I like how they're not wasting a lot of time. They're making us feel very intrigued. At least I feel like that. We're in this weird town. Two characters with very different objectives. He got this weird call, so I'm assuming right off the bat we want to find out who called us, or if it was just a setup. Ooh, oh no. Don't give me these choices. Okay. Between the two stories, the girls is more intriguing to me. Let me know which one you would choose. I may go with Ellen, just because the whole concept of her mother, but then she kind of saw her mother there, as opposed to Keats. The mysterious phone call to the magazine where Keats works said, "Only help, Ferris will kill me. Dulin Village, Cliff of Seath." Despite a suspicion that it could be a prank. Yeah, I feel like her story seems a lot more intriguing. I don't know if they intertwine, if it's one of those things where only a couple of cutscenes change, but yeah, her story just seems a lot more interesting to me. And who knows, maybe eventually this is the type of game that you play twice, and I'm assuming that's kind of the goal. And notice this is the prologue that we chose, so maybe they both lead down the same path. My mother fell from the cliff. I need to hurry to the beach. Okay, so this is very interesting to me. Keep in mind, I'm not a lot I don't play a lot of like JRPGs, and I know this is not one of them, but this visual presentation for cutscenes definitely seems akin to Persona games and other games that I haven't played, but I've seen some gameplay. They don't have voiceover, which I actually kind of like that, because the voiceover, at least in that ship, the dude, that was not the best. So honestly, silent protagonist and characters for this, I'm okay with. View surroundings in the minimap at the top of the left screen. And yeah, it hasn't even been 10 minutes, and we are already playing. We have two intriguing stories, so doing pretty good. I like that. This just leads back to the way I came. I need to go to the beach. This is something I always do, by the way. I feel like any game that has a lot of treasures and things like that, they'll reward you for going back to where you came from. So I've kind of just automatically assumed that I need to do that. But man, for a game from 2007, this looks very good. I'm assuming the frame rate's going to be wildly sporadic. So let's see here. When you press select, This is what I love to figure out first whenever you play. Look at the map. I mean, this game has so much attention to detail. Not even the map is like generic. It's very nice. You do level up. Notice how you have experience, health, prologue. Okay, when you press start, what do you get? Nothing. Triangle does nothing right now. I think the buttons determine attacks once you get those. So we're here at the beach. Let's see what we can find. Also, the music. I got a good feeling about this game. Ooh! This is nice. I'm pretty sure the demo had these things, but I honestly don't remember. It's like a comic book. Mother, say something. What is it? I can't find her. Huh? What? She fell down from the cliff. I need to find her soon. What, your mother? That cliff? Good luck. Huh? My mother. Okay, she fainted. Hey, are you okay? I love that border. There's just something so simple about the way this is designed that it's really nice. And I'm assuming the first little while of this game is going to be fairly slow paced, so there may not be too much action, but this is a game that I'm sure a whole lot of people have never heard of, and it's unlikely to see games like that. Where am I? Who brought me here? Mother. I thought I had finally found you. It's always the same. A glimpse of hope that quickly fades away. Mother, just what happened? What should I do? Ellen, you're not alone. I think. Who are you? Perhaps you can find your mother. Come to the pub. I love this style of cutscene. Not just in presentation is it like a comic book. Notice they're not adding layers upon layers of text. It's very simple, narrow, direct, and I very much appreciate that. Man, I'm just sitting here looking at everything, appreciating it. Okay, so we gotta go to a pub. This is one of those games that I'm kind of happy and not at the same time that I didn't play it back then, because I do get a chance to experience it now. Well, it's a nice excuse to hang out with all of you, right? So, if I go to the map here, it doesn't really point out where I am, right? Because I gotta go to the pub. I would assume it's more on this route. Man, this is... Okay, Suzette's home. Let's not interfere with her. The music is giving me like a light Harry Potter vibe. The ambience, I'm trying to like pinpoint. Okay, Harriet's home. Let's not disturb Harriet. It's late. The Bridge House. Is that the pub? Seems like an inn. Or is it an inn and a pub, huh? Huh? Here we go. Open so late? Who's the new face? Just a young girl. Well, I'm amazed you made it here. You've come to meet the dead? How nice of you! Fairies? Okay, so these are things like they know. I wasn't sure about that. Man, I love how these things look. I love this game so far, and I haven't even, like, fought anything. Call me Frederic. Frederic? Boo-hoo, you lost your mother, did you? But do not despair, we can help. My name is Frizzy. Is this a dream? Going to the netherworld. I'm Demona. It is true that you can meet the dead? Huh? Meet the dead? So is her mother dead officially then? You'll be the next to don the cloak then, and open the door to the netherworld. The cloak? The netherworld? Scarecrow's outside. He'll show you the way. Man. Sorry to just sound like a broken record, but I know I'm not on camera here, but I'm just sitting here smiling at the presentation. It's so refreshing, let's call it, whenever you play an older game, but it completely broke the format of what a traditionally older game looks like. Like this right now, okay? I could just pause the camera here, and we can soak in on a lot of different details, like the different characters, the style. Look at the clothing, the color selection, and even the way that she walks. Notice she's like still very shy, so even though she's in this place right now, it's kind of like she's uncomfortable. Look at that. Oh, Pan's Labyrinth. That's what I was thinking of. I'm like, I'm getting another vibe. Does anybody else get that Pan's Labyrinth vibe? I definitely get that. What took you so long, Ellen? I'm Scarecrow. Well, I was talking to the nice people on YouTube. Who? Wee-hee. You went to see your mother, huh? Then you should go to the netherworld. The entrance leads beneath the south henge. Come on, you'll see what I mean. Okay, let's do it. Do I just have to follow you? I mean, you said you'll see what I mean, but I kind of thought you were going to follow me. South henge. I mean, this ain't complicated. It says north at the top, so I'll just go down, I guess. I'm also assuming this game doesn't auto-save. I mean, it is an older game, right? That's always a tricky thing when you go back to these games. Oh, there you are, my friend. Glad you made it. Shall we go to see your mother? You'll take me to her? With pleasure. I have a soft spot for women in mourning. Interesting. Today's special is it's Samhain. It's a prayer day for the dead. You can go beneath the henge. Go there to get your clothes. Huh? What kind of clothes will I be able to see my mother then? Yes, but you must perform the ancient ritual of donning the cloak of that word which I can't pronounce. Apparently, the ancients were able to use that mantle to bring the souls of those in the netherworld into this world. What's the catch? Everybody's being too friendly, right? I'm not the only person that's highly suspicious of all these characters. That's like, you want to see your mother? Hey, let's go see your mother. Something's got to give. There's got to be some kind of catch. Man, I like how this looks. You can't see me, so I'll just react by playing as her. This looks so cool, man. You just go ahead. What happens here? Enter. There's an ancient cloak in this chamber, used for netherworld battle. Battle. An ancient priestess using the cloak can hear the voices of the dead every night. You have the power to don the cloak because for you, death is a very familiar matter, isn't it? Why me? Wee-hee. Trust me, I can just tell. That's why I brought you here. Over time, you have lost many things. Interesting outfit. Notice, it's very interesting. And they seem to know a lot about her. My only memories of my mother are of her reading a picture book to me. and the pendants she gave me as a charm. Yes, yes. Perhaps you've blocked out the painful memories, but it's all right now. I continue to make connections to Silent Hill. Ooh. Got a fancy cutscene.
And you can meet the dead. The rest, Ellen. It's up to you. But be careful. Finding her might not be a good thing.
Oh, help me!
Hang on.
Let me go!
Hey, finish.
Uh-oh.
Need to be careful. This guy, he'll suck the life out of you just to spite you. Lucky for me, I'm already half dead.
Was there a movie about this game? Because damn.
Say this just one more time. The Netherworld's a very dangerous place. If you go there, you may never make it back.
I must see my mother. If there is any chance of finding her, I can face any danger.
Ooh. That's a pretty cool outfit. I'm just saying. I couldn't pull it off, but it looks pretty cool. I'm still waiting for the catch. Okay, so we now have this outfit. Even the animation, notice she seems a lot more confident now when she's running. Wait, Ellen, you look to die for. Now, don't be afraid. Go through the door. You mean that thing shining there? Yes, that's the gateway between this world and the Netherworld. Hee. Let's do it. What could go wrong? When do I save, Scarecrow? I want to make sure I don't lose any of this progress. Oh boy, where are we going? I think when I played the demo, I played as the other character, so I haven't seen any of this before. I think. And the demo should, by the way, be available on the PS Store on the PS3, so just look up Folklore. I don't know if this game's available digitally on the store, so can't confirm that information. Ooh. What is this place? I feel like I'm in a dream. There's no time to sightsee. You'll be driven out of the Netherworld at dawn. Oh, so we have like a time. Okay. The question is, will you be able to find your mother by then? Oh yes, and be aware of folks. They are made of the souls of the dead and will attack. So you have a nice health bar on the upper right. What's the resolution of this game? I'm assuming it's 720p. I'm looking at the box. Yep, 720p. Can you imagine a remaster of this game on PS4 if it had that come out? Because damn, this is pretty to look at. Hey, who are you, buddy? Hello and welcome. This is the Fairy Realm, where we fairies live. On behalf of the Fairy Lord, we have long welcomed the living. Heed our advice well. What's the... Fine, you didn't actually tell me anything, but sure. Anything here? Nope. Notice the big old... that is something that would change in design. Just the big old like triangle, square, circle, X, or cross, or whatever. Just right there on screen. I have lots to tell you. I'll enclose important things in brackets when I talk. Portal, okay. Living ones like yourself can use the portal in the square to return to the village. Oh, but today is Samhain. It's a special day, and you cannot use it. The Netherworld becomes more dangerous as you go deeper. When you're in trouble, just touch a portal that radiates brilliant light. Your injuries will be healed. Use the power of the cloak to absorb folk IDs. Oh. Then use the folk who's... Huh. That's interesting. The other day I burned myself. thought my ID would pop out. When folks are exposed to elements they are vulnerable to, like wind or thunder, their IDs or IDs pop out. Interesting. Okay, so it's kind of like Pokemon, like the weakness system. Long, long ago, the living sometimes visited the netherworld, but not now. Why did people forget they could visit the land of the dead? That's actually a good question, and probably a little bit of foreshadowing. You can notice this game takes a lot of stops. I'm assuming because it's such an early PS3 game, they didn't want to have like large chunks of the game to sacrifice quality. So they just split it in small bits like this. Uh-oh. Hello, I'm looking for my mother. Oh. Okay, we are being attacked. Scarecrow! Be careful, Ellen! Huh. What's this? That's the energy from their souls, their ids. Hold out your hand. Hurry. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? Legend of Legaia. I actually did a demo playthrough on my main channel, youtube.com/PlayerJuan. Did that well over 2 years ago, I think. The cloak can absorb their IDs. But what for? To fight. Yeah. I totally... That is a... Legend of Legaia is a JRPG where you can absorb the power of monsters and actually use them to your advantage. So here we have the cloak, but over there it was the raw serum. Oh, look at that, look at that. Okay, this indicates your character's hit points. I have played games before. Mind capacity instead of MP. Okay, gotcha. Assign folks to this palette and activate them by pressing the action buttons. The Puke will continuously attack while you press the button rapidly. The Kill Moles will act as a shield to protect you. See, that's actually smart because, you know, in a lot of these games, you have kids, like she's 17, right? Maybe she's not strong enough to attack. Same thing with the other guy who's a journalist. So you don't attack as them. So let's figure this out. So X is shield. Let's try square. Valid attacks cause blue IDs to fly out of folks. If a red ID appears, it can be absorbed. Press the absorb button, R1, and flick the controller upward. Oh! Okay, so we have some 6-axis action going on. Oh! I like it. But why did I get this weird, creepy voice? I like it. Absorbing it increases the folk's capacity you can use. It also contributes to the character's growth. There's not one thing of this I'm not liking right now. This is so good. And the flick worked flawlessly. Because, you know, 6-axis controls may vary. So let's try this again. So you want to keep spamming. Exactly. Then you want to use that. Flick up. We got it. Same thing. I'm hoping they don't remind me every time. Okay. There was another path here. Is there something here? Wait, look at the map. I'm gonna keep going this. I'm gonna keep... how does the shield one look? Ooh. Okay, notice the bar on the upper right, the way it regenerates. Once again, I keep asking why is there not a sequel to this game, but story for another day. Okay, we don't have this one, right? Flick controller up. Or do we? Man, this is so nice. It works really well because, look, if the 6-axis motion did not work, I would be hating this gameplay right now because it would get so repetitive, but it's just like a small flick of the wrist. You have released Puki's Karma. Combo attack count increased. To capture Folk's Karma has been released. Folks possess many latent abilities that can be used when Karma is released. I'll view the conditions required to release karma in the start menu. Okay. We're gonna have to look at that after this fight here. I'm curious. So we have this one. Let's flick up. When multiple ids appear, simultaneously absorb them by holding down the... Okay, that's good. Oh! So there's a nice strategy there. You don't want to just tackle them one by one. You want to be able to take them in a group. So let's try that right now. How long do they last? So we have that one. We have two here. That works pretty good. Oh, let's just get that one. And hey! Get back here. Is that it? Okay, I was charging my PS3 controller. I gotta unplug it because like the flicking just get a little bit annoying. So let's press start. In the folk screen, view details of absorbed folks. I can't talk right now. Okay. Oh man, seriously, this is a good game, people. I mean, I haven't been playing it for an hour, but talk about first impressions, right? Okay, so let's hit X here. This little fairy is a mix of good and evil qualities. Loves mischief, but can be incredibly cruel in groups. Karma info. Okay, this is what I wanted to see. In karma info, view the karma of folk and the conditions necessary to release karma. Karma releasing items are used here. How many times have I said karma? Okay, so notice that 6 out of 10. I'm assuming I have absorbed 6 and I need the 4 more to get that. Already released. Consecutive use 1. Okay, so not exactly getting what that means though. It says absorb 10. So once I get the 10, what is karma? Giving an item will release karma. You currently have 0. You need to release 3 karma to satisfy these requirements. I'm assuming eventually, like these are just like unlocks, but eventually they will actually unleash some more specific perks and abilities. And then this one, how does it work with this one? A friendly helps grind, okay. Sounds good. And let's go up, change menu. Okay, system, this is very important to me. Subtitles are on by default, very important for me. Camera is actually just fine. Okay, seriously, how do you save in this game? I'm assuming it's got save points or autosave, one of the two. So let's see. Can't go there, but we have this here. So how do I get rid of this? Oh, I just do that. Okay. As we keep playing this, like which other games does this remind you of visually? I'm trying to really think about that. It's got a little bit of medieval. Music reminds me of medieval. The purple aesthetic also just a little bit, but I think that's as far as it goes for that. Let's go here. Talk to this person. This is the land of the dead. It is known as the Netherworld in your legends. Yeah, I know. The Netherworld is the name your kind used to distinguish this world from your own. The funny thing is some of us even call it that. Okay? All of you look the exact same, which is kind of freaky. And move the exact same way. Today is the day of... Notice they're all seeing the same thing. So it's either like a poor design choice or it's kind of like they're in my head, if you know what I mean. Battles aren't simply a matter of tossing folks at the enemy. Lock on. Okay, you can lock on. Press R2 to evade. Oh, I did not know that. What about the glowing objects? I'll be sure to pick them up. And I think that's it as far as the information. Can I dodge here? You can change the... Oh! Okay, I just pressed a button. You can change the folks you use. Choose a folk and press an action button to assign it to its palette action. Oh, this is just friggin' cool. Okay, so you can just assign them to whatever you want. You can save a palette and load a palette. Oh. So it's kind of like an RPG, like an MMO, where you can have a loadout, right? Depending on what you want. So you can save by pressing this one, and load by pressing... Okay. So let's just leave that the way it is. How do I go back? L2. Got it. Ellen, there's someone ahead. Hurry. I believe it's your mother. Okay, here we go. Something's got to give. Something has got to go awfully wrong. Hey, this looks like a pretty nice wallpaper. Okay. Mother. I was so very lonely. I'm so glad I finally found you. Mother? Please, Mother. Look this way. I don't think you're going to want that. 17 years ago. I will never forget. The night of Samhain. Or however you say it. It's your fault. Oh, damn. She is 17, so... What do you mean? Why, you horrid girl. You're possessed. It's all your fault. I'll kill you. Oh, damn. Eek. Hey. Fade out. I want to know what happens. This is getting good. I like this. I thought she would fade away. Instead, she became an evil person. Okay, so we're back in the real world. That was a close one. This is the real world. That wasn't Mother after all, was it? No, that woman tried to trick you. She said I was possessed. 17 years ago? Revenge? That word I can't pronounce? Please tell me, what should I do? To find out about the past, listen to the voices of the dead. To the netherworld again? How can I get there? Find a memento of the dead and offer it to the henge. That will open the door to the netherworld. Uh-oh. Morning's almost here. Good night, Ellen. See you after the dusk. Oh, so what happens during the daytime? Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure that was a thing. I'm going to enjoy talking about this game so much in a full review on the main channel once we get to that. Oh, you know what? Then let's actually do this then. Let's have this video be both of the prologues so that way all of us become familiar with the characters. I like this. So far, her story is very intriguing because there's a lot of psychological elements, and I'm curious as to how that ties into his character. I feel like we've seen this before, because we have. Thing is, I'm afraid to skip it, out of fear that we do lose something that's exclusively from his prologue.
Let me go.
But what's your take on her side of the story so far? We can sort of divide this into both and have that be the conversation we have in the comments. That's something that I'm really looking forward to we do as I play different games on the channel. As I mentioned, I'm not sure of how I'm going to play this game. There is a good chance that I'll try to make a couple of recording sessions, but it does have an average beat time of 15 hours, so you can only imagine how many parts it's going to be. So I don't think I'm going to commit to a full playthrough here, but yeah, we can definitely just talk about this game. I will be recording a lot of footage for an eventual full review on it this, but man, I got goosebumps thinking about this game right now, and it's not common because I do have a whole lot of PS3 games that I'm excited to play this year, but a lot of them are more under the traditional, first-person shooter, adventure game. So she's run off to the beach. So it looks like we'll be meeting a corpse. So the question is, who could have killed her and why? Okay, so they are both still in the same exact world. And I'm assuming it's like a team effort, so maybe he can... it's hard to not make Pokemon comparisons, right? Maybe he can get a couple of fairies that she can't or something like that. Because there's got to be something that creates a difference. Although we are in the exact same place right now. So what happens when I go to the beach? Maybe he can go this way and she couldn't? No. Same exact thing. Okay, interesting. Let's find out. Okay, so here... Okay, so this is like an added layer. So I'm very happy that we got to play as her first. Although, I mean, it does beg the question of, would this change had we played as him first? I don't know that. But this seems to pick up immediately after what we saw in her cutscenes, in her prologue. Oh my god, what the... So, there is life here. What are you doing here? A woman called me in my magazine. When I thought I found her, she fell from the cliff, and then this girl went into shock. With her? She may have a link. She's out cold. What do we do? For now, is there a place we can stay? Okay, so maybe we go to that pub or somewhere nearby? Because we don't get to see this character, the other person here at the beach, in her prologue. What a dump. Hardly fit for a dog. At least she had a bed. I don't even have that. What the hell kind of crappy-ass place is that? Oh, my body aches. My questions can wait for tomorrow. Want to know more? Seek the pub. The people here are out of this world. He seems like an excellent character to cosplay as. I'm just pointing that out. I love me that purple jacket. Is this some kind of prank? Well, any lead is better than no lead. Time to investigate. Man, I love this style. And even the walking animation. I do wish there was a little bit more fluidity to the animation, but the actual walking, the fact that him and her, they both just feel very different. Plus, she's a young girl. She's 17. This is a journalist, so this is someone with a lot more experience. Okay, so she came from that way. We're coming from the right. Let's see what happens when we head to the pub. Another visitor. Who is it now? Okay, so this is right after her. Yeah. From the magazine. Someone phoned him. An occult magazine? What nonsense. You speak lucidly for figments of the imagination. Nice special effects too. Oh, okay. So she seems to buy into this a lot more than he does. Yeah, no, this is all real. We are here to help you determine your recourse. Go to the netherworld and seek the dead. Your guide awaits you beyond the door. So this is going to be interesting because the context is so different, right? She's like fully bought in, but how's he going to react? Is he going to get a kick-ass costume change like she did? Only one way to find out. Scarecrow, where you at? Oh. Never mind. My apologies, but do oblige me by following my lead. Ain't gonna lie, that looks like a badass picture for a music album. These two right here. Was the afternoon mystery solved? No, and I'm without a clue. May I suggest an interview with the deceased? I am Belga, or Belgay, or Biljaye, and I can instruct you on making contact. Spiritualism died out 100 years ago. We can't print rubbish about channelings and... Man, these words I can't pronounce. Chuckle. Ah, but I sense that you're a man of deep curiosity. Accompany me to the South Henge, where we shall try an experiment. You should be most pleased with the results. Ooh. Experiments. So let's set this way then. It's kind of interesting that they just kind of stay there and spawn. I mean, that is very much a thing that's reminiscent of older games, right? Sup? We've been expecting you. You literally told me to come here, dude. I'm just saying. The Oval Henge, a mysterious megalith monument created by the ancients. What does this all have to do with meeting the dead? I've no time to explain now, sir. We must catch up with her. Her? Who? Okay, so she's already in this world. I'm curious what happens there at the end and how different that is. There's someone down there. I can hear them talking. It's the girl from the cliff, sir. She believes the legend that you can meet the dead. Those legends are not just the delusions of the ancients. They are truths that they have bequeathed to us. Tonight, that girl becomes the long-awaited messenger between the real world and the netherworld. The netherworld? You mean the land of the dead? Well, this should make the front page. So, invisible gentleman, I suppose you brought me here so that I can win my Pulitzer? What if you too could acquire that power? Oh, Keats like. All I want is a good story. Oh. One cannot survive in the netherworld without gaining a certain power. Huh, yeah. For a story like this, I'll do whatever it takes. The girl will obtain a cloak in order to pass through to the netherworld. All you need to do is be near her when she does. When a new messenger is chosen, guardians are also chosen. That is certain to be you. Okay, that's exactly where I thought this was going to go. Like, you know, he's an older gentleman, so maybe he's like, like her guardian. That's actually kind of cool. Here we go.
Well, this is interesting. What's happening to that girl?
By absorbing the power of the Cloak of Thee, she has become a traveler of the netherworld. You also hold the same power.
The land of the dead? Not interested. I prefer, well, something more substantial. In fact, I'm amazed I can even see.
No offense, dude, but that should tell you something, right? Oh snap! Someone's about to become badassington. Damn, dude, you're in shape. Damn. I wish I could get a tattoo that quick. Is this like Legacy of Kain or something? Holy. I mean, that's a look. He looks freaking badass. Okay, how does he react to this? I actually can't wait to hear this. Wait, what?
Even the pain feels real. This is certainly a lucid.
Oh, shut up. I mean, well...
As you wished.
What happened?
You have attained the powers of a netherworld traveler. Now go and take her from this place. lest she bring disaster to the
Can he
Netherworld.
become that thing in the Netherworld? What? I don't get it.
What powers can she possibly have to cause disaster there? She only went to search for her mother.
The portal to the Netherworld lies beyond here.
Yeah, dude, how about you shut up and go?
And see for yourself.
By the way, I hope you've all enjoyed this very casual playthrough of the first hour-ish of the game. Really enjoyed this, even though I can't chat with all of you live. I do think we're still having like a nice connection and conversation, as I know you're going to go to the comments and just let me know what you thought about this game, because damn it, there's a lot to take in. There's a lot to digest in this game, and I very, very much like that. Now, this is the part that I'm curious. What happens now? Does he change? I don't remember, because I think I played as him in the demo, but yeah, I really don't remember. Keep in mind, that was when the game came out. 2007, so yeah. Okay. So he's still the same dude. What's this? This is the fairy realm. I know this can't be a dream because I don't have this good of an imagination. This is an afterworld imagined by the ancients. It's just one of many realms. The woman you saw on the cliff is just a little further on. Okay, interesting. Be careful of folks. Forks? Folks. Okay. But this is intriguing because her outfit changed. In that cutscene we saw that he became something else, but he's still himself. Not going to take too much time speaking to these people because I'm assuming it's the same. Yeah, let me just check out this left dude here just to see if there's anything different. Messengers that are go between further lands. Yes. The souls. Okay, so we are still in the same path. So we may see a lot of familiar and similar things here. And then we'll connect the dots. Yeah, exactly. Same thing here. Well, straight out of a fairy tale. I mean, his perception is going to be very different. Sir, you're not hurt, I hope. Huh? What the? Yeah, dude, wake the hell up. This is real. At least I think it's real. Okay, so he's got them now. I'm intrigued to see how the two stories connect and how once they both have these different folks and all that stuff, like how does that carry forward as far as the story, the gameplay, and then how many folks, like how many options are there? Is it like 20 or something? I actually don't even want to look that up. I want to be surprised. I don't want to, be like, oh, okay, there's 20. I got 4. I don't want to have that. I want to be just fully blind going into this game. Okay, so similar thing. They have all of that. We do the same things here. Let me flick up. Okay, the controls are inverted, the camera, actually. The left and right. So left and right. Let's make that here. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, a lot better. Okay. I also want to change the top down now that I think about it, but I'll do that in a bit. Hey, you only got one of them. The hell? You're supposed to get 2. Okay, I gotta change this. Let's change that there. That continues to be a very odd choice. Yeah, okay, so this is the dodge. We have that. No. Lock on was L1, so let's actually put that to the test. Okay, can you switch targets? Not sure. Okay, okay. Very responsive. I like it. Let's actually try the, yeah, that. It would be nice if the targeting did the Zelda thing, where they turn into, they cut the top and the bottom. Like a narrower window. That'd be cool. Okay, got it. Let's take this little guy down. Got that. Anybody left? Oh, we got company. So after this, we should be called back, and then we'll figure out. Yeah, what's interesting is I don't know if that's unique to her. The whole like collecting two IDs. Is it IDs? That's a weird choice. I will say that's a weird choice for naming for something with like all that lore. Get it? Folklore. It's like folks and there's yeah. Well, you get it. We good? Yep. Let's break all of this. Okay. Is that the girl you met on the cliff and the dead woman? You don't have much more time. The hour of Samhain draws to a close. Do we get to actually see them here? Because I have my suspicions, but they could easily be misguided. Okay, no. I thought they can, like, see each other again after that first encounter. Isn't that... Yes. It's the girl at the cliff. Which means... that must be the woman who fell. Why not go and ask her yourself? A reporter observes. Strange. This should be an emotional reunion. Huh? What do you mean? Why, you horrid girl. Hey, do we get to see a little bit more of this? Or no? Don't think we do. Oh. The girl has used up the time that was allotted to her. You too have but little left. Please talk to the dead who were left behind. Oh. Oh. So she came here thinking that she would meet her mother? Exactly. Who are you? I'm just a reporter. Aren't you the one that called me? Called you? I didn't call anyone. You must be thinking of someone else. Oh, come on. So that's not your daughter? It certainly isn't. I was unable to settle that score from 17 years ago. You called that girl in the hopes of doing so, but only got yourself killed. Killed? I remember now, my family. I couldn't bear to lose any more of my family. My daughter is in the village. She'll be killed too. Please, tell her to leave the village. Oh. This gets interesting. Your real daughter? Huh, I don't know. Not very trusting of dead people myself. There's a photo hidden in a ceramic doll in that room. Show it to her. My daughter's name is Suzette. Oh! It's from that house we didn't invade. Alright, I'll do it. But first you'll have to tell me something. Just what happened 17 years ago? Why are you doing this? And who killed you? I can't. Huh. So we got just a little bit more background with his side. The fact that the girl is 17 is very telling because she's got to be some sort of key in the story. nothing was solved. Why was the woman on the cliff murdered? Who called me at the office? To find the answers, meet the murdered woman again. Find a memento of the dead and offer it at the henge at night. If the dead listen, the door will open. Chill Penguin is now online. All right. Man, I got a lot of questions about pacing because so far the two stories are still together, right? But he's getting a little bit more information than she did. So I'm curious as to how that unfolds. I totally overwrote that. I'm hoping that doesn't bite me in the ass or something. Okay. So before calling it a video, let's just see what happens. Keats has witnessed the type of supernatural event that he's usually extremely skeptical about. He finds himself obsessing on both a murder and the netherworld. What about her? The woman Ellen had found in the land of the dead was not her mother. Thus begins Ellen's adventure in the netherworld. Okay, so they can definitely split now story-wise because they both know it's not the mother, but he wants to know who called him, and she still wants to find her mother. And I guess that is how they switch up, but that at some point has got to somewhat connect, right? But people, that is going to be it for this video. My first impressions of this game could not be more positive because even though there wasn't a lot of action, honestly, that's not what I'm going into this for. There's definitely some action because we're seeing the folks and the IDs and all that cool stuff, but I like the combination of the story, the graphics, the dialogue, the intriguing factors, and yeah, the whole concept of the actual folks. So go down to the comment section, let me know what you think about all that. Let me know what you think about this overall video, and if you like what I do, make sure to subscribe. Head over to twitch.tv/Mr. Player Juan. Follow me over there, and up until next time, thank you, my friends, for watching, supporting, hanging out with me, and take care, everybody.